Once, a young man who lost his mother came to the parish priest and desperately asked this question to the parish priest. Father, my mother was a devout lady. Every day she participated in the mass. Every day she said rosary, and she has done everything that a Christian is required to do. But now she is dead at the earliest age of her life, leaving all of us in grief. Where is the justice? Does God do justice for his people? Is it good or justice that he takes away good people from this earth early and keeps all the wicked ones? The parish priest kept his hand around the young man and said, God does justice for everyone. He treats everyone equally. If you ask me why the evil people live on this earth for a longer time, the reason is God gives them chance after chance till the end of their life to see whether they will be converted and coming back to the good ways. So God gives enough chance for every evil man so that he can restore them as well. Such is the gracious will of God. Secondly, if you ask me why God takes away the good people early, God is convinced that good people are good enough now to be taken to heaven, so he takes some times. Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, from today's gospel reflection, we have a triple parable which speaks that God in his merciful love allows everyone to live till the end of their life, especially wicked ones, bad ones and evil ones. Gives them a long span of life till the end of their life so that they can come back at any point of time to God's ways and be saved. The first parable of the wheat and weeds, in which the master of the house tells, let them both go together till the end of the time. The intention was he doesn't want to uproot the wheat when you are trying to uproot the wicked ones. In the second part of the parable, we hear about parable of the mustard seed. Mustard seed is the smallest one. When it is shown, it becomes a big tree under which everyone comes and takes shelter. It is to say, God's merciful love is extended to everyone till the end of life. The third portion of the parable speaks about a woman taking a leaven and keeping in the flour so that everything is leavened through. This parable also speaks that everyone is given time and chance so that they can come back and be good in the sight of God. So dear friends, understand today, God is always merciful. God is just, but beyond that he is merciful. That's why he doesn't treat us according to our actions. Imagine if God treats us according to our actions, I doubt how many of us would be able to stay on this earth. Every human being out of their weakness, a human weakness, falls into sin. But God gives chance after chance so that they can learn and come back to his merciful love. Now again, coming back to the first portion of the parables, that is parable of the wheat and the weeds, let's examine and see. The master of the household tells, let's not uproot the weeds for two reasons. The first reason is, in uprooting the weeds, we may also uproot the wheat. That is to say, while giving punishment or while treating the evil ones in a bad way, we may also sometimes by mistake also have difficulties for the good ones. That is to say, God is always ready to help his own people. God is always ready to help in support of the good people. So those of us who follow the Lord's commands and orders, remember that you are taken care, you are protected, God is on your side. God takes care of the good people. They are in the sight of the God all the time. Should there be any evil coming close to them, he protects them. Is there anyone coming and harming them? He takes care and he protects them from the evil one. So be courageous, be faithful, be strong, that you are protected when you are a good man like the wheat. The second aspect why he doesn't want to uproot the weeds is to give enough time for the bad people to change themselves into good people. It is said, God is patient enough to give enough chances till the end of their life, even till the end of the world. Well, there can be any point in one's life where the transformation can happen, and God patiently waits for that single moment in which His sons and daughters come back to the Abba Father and say, Father, I love you and I'll stay with you according to your commandments. So dear friends, if you have this perennial question in your mind, why evil people live longer, understand, God is having patience with them. Secondly, it doesn't mean that God is having patience and He doesn't punish them. Remember, the parable says, towards the end of the time when everything is uprooted, first bind all the weeds, bundle them and put them in the fire. So those of us who actually trace a bad path understand God gives enough chances, but if we don't take them into consideration and don't follow the weeds and then transform ourselves, come back to the Lord, we will be punished. It is like sheep and goats separated together, and one to heaven and other one to hell, and there we will be gnashing our teeth. Therefore, never take God's mercy and patience eternally for granted. God will relent, at the same time God will also punish. Lastly, let's take the role of the Father who is eternally merciful. If you are in the place of God, how do you treat the good people and the bad people? We need to be responsible for both of them. We need to protect the good. At the same time, we need to eliminate the bad from the society. Some of us are very good people, but we become ignorant, or we close up our eyes for evil happening in our society, in and around our surroundings. But the Lord challenges us. Are you the one who can point a finger at the evil and try to eliminate? If you have that much guts, God will help you to be His sons and daughters. So understand today, dear friends, it is our responsibility towards good and bad. And if we do that, we will be blessed abundantly by God. So brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, in gist from the 16th Ordinary Sundays liturgy, let's understand two important things. First one, God protects all the good people from all the evil dangers. Second one, God gives enough chances for the bad people to come back to the Lord. May God bless us all. Have a blessed Sunday ahead.